Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you the best of both worlds when you're doing a provisional cast on. So I've done 3 other videos with 3 different techniques of doing provisional cast on. I strongly recommend you look at those before you look at this one because I won't be going into too many details in this one, just showing you how you can blend 2 of the different techniques that I spoke about to make it much easier. So one of the provisional cast-ons is using a crochet hook. You make a chain, you pick up behind the bump, and then you have the crochet chain you need to undo when it's time to knit the provisional stitches with the live stitches. And then you have to put those stitches on the needle. So that's one technique. Another technique was using this rubbery tube thing to hold the live stitches until you're ready to use them. And the other technique I had was using 2 sets of circular needles to cast on and do the stitches. Now, the cast on with a rubbery thing, the rubbery tube, is a little bit more complicated. It's not too complicated, but it requires a little bit more patience. But the cast on with the 2 needles is really easy. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can have the best of both worlds. You can have the easy cast on with the 2 needles, but then the convenience and the comfort of working with the rubbery tube. So let's do that. You get your 2 needles to do your cast on. Again, your working needle, which is a 4, and then your other size here. And you make sure you leave yourself enough tail. Don't do what I usually do, which is never enough. And let me do it the proper way. So I have more than enough of a tail yarn here, so I'm not going to be stuck losing it. And in this case, I'm just going to cast on 20 stitches, right? So then here I go. 1, whoops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we start that again? If you're wrapping them from the bottom to the top this way, you're going to have all your stitches on backwards. So wrap them from the top to the bottom and they will not be backwards. It'll be easier. So the proper way to do it is from top to bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure not to do it too tight. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Again, I'm going to pull my bottom needle, which is not my working needle. It's my spare needle. I'm going to pull that one out and I'm going to knit across my top stitches. So that doesn't change. That's all the same. I'm just going to knit across that first row of stitches. Yes, this is probably not the most comfortable row to do, and that's okay. It's just one row. So we knit across this row. These are the pains of doing an easy cast on. We have to go through this painful first row that isn't anyone's favorite. Okay. Again, if you find it easier putting a slip stitch on the bottom needle, please do. I'm just stubborn like that, but there's no reason why you shouldn't. Also, if you find that these stitches are too loose, you can always come back and tighten them because it's just a tail yarn that's holding them there, but I'm never too fussed with any of that. Okay. So once we've done our first row, then this is where the difference comes in from the 2 needle provisional cast on. We have the 2 needles. We then put our tube into our spare needle, the one that's attached to the stitches on the bottom, not the stitches on the working needle. Those stitches have to stay on the needle. But then these, I'm just going to slide my tube into those needles, those stitches. Sorry, let me see if I can do it so you can see what I'm actually doing. And they just go in hopefully you won't have the same problem I just did where you drop your stitches. But if you do, don't panic. Go back in, find your tube, and keep pulling it out gently. Nearly done, and there we go. Get rid of my needle, and now I have that really easy cast on, and I have my stitches on this rubber thing, which is so much easier to work with when you're working with provisional stitches. There's more flexibility, and there you go. I think that's the best of both worlds. Now, you might say, well, why don't you just cast on stitches on your rubbery needle, on your rubber and your needle the same way? Well, because I was thinking about it. I was like, well, why don't I do it? You know, can I just wrap it around? And it's really hard trying to wrap it around. But I guess if you wanted to play with it and try, you can totally do that. Oh, here we go. It's not so bad. You can also do it this way. So have fun, explore, and just try different things. It's all good. I hope this was fun and creative for you guys. Have a good day.